Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ghost Recon Wildlands Open Beta Let's Play. My name is Sir Kibble2. We continue moving closer to La Yuri and El Palito by completing several missions in typical Ubisoft fashion, which is complete mission after mission until you can finally get to them, right? That sort of thing.
Open fire.
Oh, so satisfying. That's one of the most satisfying things about this game. Also, random people hanging from poles. Kind of eerie, although I feel like it doesn't hold the same effect. Now, when you have silent shots going on in this game, like, apparently they're really, really silent. Because I feel like they're loud enough, like a actual silenced pistol would be. Like, silenced pistol doesn't actually silence the gun to the point where you can't hear it. It's still loud.
Say the word.
But apparently, I guess in an open environment like this, maybe it would be silenced enough so people wouldn't be able to hear that long shot that I did. Oh, in fact, I didn't even have it on. So that's even weirder, right? Ghost Recon Wildlands, ladies and gentlemen. So back to the drone. Ooh. Brutal. I love abusing the drone. It makes things so much easier, makes planning a lot easier. Like, that's the part of Ghost Recon that feels right. Kind of modern day technology. Planning, getting yourself in position, doing that kind of stuff. That's where this game feels really good. That's why I like playing stealthy, because I feel like that's the most fun way to play this game. At least if you're playing it by yourself, which I do for a majority of this Let's Play. One thing I don't like, terrible.
Okay, we're cool.
So in a game like Gears of War or even Tomb Raider, if you are crouching behind something, and now games just kind of do it automatically, what will happen is as you move from left to right, your person will adjust in the direction that they're moving, so that way when you peek, if you want to peek around cover or peek above cover or something like that, it does so naturally. It doesn't do that in this game, not consistently. So you'll be, facing right, for example, like I'm kind of doing right now, right? My character would continue facing that way until I move the controller in such a way where he finally adjusts himself. And that's annoying. If I just want to peek around cover, I can't do that. So at this point, we're trying to reach a contact who has more information about the whereabouts of the two psychomedics. And we have to infiltrate a village filled with Santa Blanca folk. That beeping sound my drone was making means that the battery is running low, not necessarily that I'm being spotted or anything. So in the lower left, you have your ammo. And if you're not careful, you'll quickly lose ammo. You'll be in the middle of a mission, doing your stealth thing. Maybe you're just running and gunning, whatever you're doing. And all of a sudden, you realize you don't have a whole bunch of ammo left. It happens. So I'd say whenever you get the chance and you see an ammo crate, go for it. You just never know, because you don't have a ton of ammo. And I can't recall off the top of my head right now if there's a skill tree that allows you to have more ammo. If there is, obviously it's less of a worry later. But in the beginning of the game, if you see an ammo crate, just go for it. It's like gas in your car, right? If you're not paying attention to the gauge, all of a sudden you're on close to E, and your gas light comes on, and you're like, frick, I am nowhere near a gas station, right? Don't wait until you got nothing left. Fill it up
Sniper out there.
when you're a little
Target number
closer,
5.
you know? Whoever that is, I mean, they must be getting it. Maybe they're doing karaoke or something. I love doing this. Just spotting everybody that I can before I move in and plan my attack. Because me, I would have been like, I would have just gunned for everybody at the church immediately. Instead of potentially going for the guys to the right, which I guess I end up going for the sniper anyway.
Yo, cartel gunman. By the church.
I think I've spotted everybody, guys.
Ready.
So at this
Call the
point,
shot.
I only have one sync shot. My guys got it ready. I think I'm ready to go based on the cursor. And I miss.
Target is down.
Now I got everybody's attention. Fantastic.
They're on to us. Stay quiet.
So they know we're around. They don't know exactly where we're at. Now what the AI does do is if you are stealthing around, sneaking around and stuff like that, what happens is the AI actually tends to go where you last were. It doesn't necessarily show you that like games of the previous generations have, where, you know, they'll leave a little shadow mark or, you know, whatever Splinter Cell Conviction did or something like that, right? That doesn't show at all in this game. Yet the AI kind of know where you were at. So that's just something to keep in mind if you fire a shot and then the guys start looking for you. Move away from that spot and the AI will continue to search for you and perhaps get lost.
Hostile down.
Sniping isn't as difficult as I thought it would be in this game. I thought it would be a little bit more realistic. It's not run and gun Call of Duty style, but it is more point and shoot than it looks. Now, if the target is far away enough, you will have to adjust your aim. You can't just aim straight up and it'll hit. Later, you'll actually see I was shooting at somebody in a multiplayer match, and you could definitely see the bullet drop happening.
He's down.
So there is bullet drop for sure, but it's not that difficult to shoot in this game. All right, so I think that's all of them, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to continue to sneak. Oh no, there's one more person. And this seems to be the theme of the AI. If you wait around long enough, they're just going to be like, oh, just go for them, because that seems to be the scariest thing to do. Like, instead of maybe finding a different spot
That's a kill.
to go, maybe they shore up somewhere else. No, they always just go for you, and they're always like, what are you guys doing? Go after them. Something like that. Like, it's always that. So it's either, if you miss and mess up your stealth, you're either going to engage them or they're going to engage you. Now, have you ever had one of those moments where you're playing a video game and you know what you need to do, you know you're there, and then you just have a brain fart moment? I'm having one of these brain fart moments because I'm trying to get into this church, and I can't figure out how to get into the church. You see the marker right there in the middle, that yellow marker right there. I know somewhere there is a way to get inside the church, but I'm having a little trouble figuring it out. Because I'm like, all right, the church is messed up. It's been blown up in some form or fashion, so there's got to be some random way to get in here. And at no point in time do I ever consider the obvious. I just see the marker right there. It's like, why can't I get in? It's boarded up right here. Everybody's gone. Apparently I can't shoot through wood. Like, I'm having one of those moments. Like, I don't know if you've had one of those moments, but I have. And I am. Like, there's a door right here. Like, I'm like, okay, so there's a door right here. It's boarded up. Where do I get in? See, because there's also something you have to consider. I came in from the right side of the building. I spotted everybody. I see windows. I can't look through. Here's something interesting though that you'll see in a second. If you see in the A button, you can vault around here. So look at that. Yeah. Ghost Recon Wildlands, ladies and gentlemen. So I am so confused. Now me, logically, eventually I realize, oh, the front entrance. Of course.
Hey, abre la puerta, compa. Open the door. You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Now get out.
You know, when I signed on for this op, I never imagined we'd be stealing vaccines and shutting down a relief agency.
For real. This NGO is some diabolical shit. Here we are trying to help these people, but it feels like we're the bad guys.
Don't lose sight of the fact that the only reason the cartel is doing this is because they're using the locals for their own ends.
What's the alternative? We let these people starve? They've got nothing, man. And the government isn't going to step in. You and I both know that.
I hear you, but if we do nothing, the cartel's going to use these people as soldiers, farmers, and mules. Santa Blanca's going to work them like dogs and then spread more misery across the U.S. and South America. What I'm saying is that there is no easy answer. If there were, the cartel wouldn't have gotten this powerful in the first place.
Alright, so I realize that I am low on ammo. This is what I'm talking about when you just going through the motions, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, frick, I ain't got enough ammo. So, again, whenever you get the chance, go get yourself some ammo. So, we got some information about La Yuri and El Polito. So now it is time to move on to the next mission.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Alright, so now we are off to the forward operating base Armadillo in the next video. See you there.